Hello, YouTube. In the spirit of reflection and gratitude, which often abounds this time of year, I would be remiss if I didn't take stock and reflect and express my gratitude. So thanks. This channel has been in existence a little less than a year, and I'm very grateful for the support and enthusiasm I've received video to video. I appreciate every time members of the community and others stop by, say hello, and interact with the content. I'm going to push forward in 2021. I've got even more planned for you guys and the channel. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I've got my final comic haul of 2020 up next. All right, all. Welcome to AA Comics. I am Aaron Baldwin, and this is a comic haul. There's a lot of different ways to do a comic haul. This one will feature some hard-to-find issues, which I'm really excited to share, some major keys, some of which we're used to seeing quite a bit, and some dollar issues, which yearn to be bought. You see them on the shelves, and they go, hey, what about me? So here we are. So we're going to start with some Instagram acquisitions, and we'll go from there. Book number one is Batman, The Long Halloween #1. Classic story, 13 issues of just incredible storytelling. Art's amazing. First appearance of Alberto Falcone. This was an Instagram acquisition. Shout out to you, Lethal Protector Comics. Shipped really well. High grade copy. I would say, you're looking at a 9.4, 9.6 range. Maybe you squeak in the 9.8, but really nice copy. Always glad to get one of these. That came with 2 extras. Joker, Year of the Villain #1. Sweet looking book. And a signed book, Batman 502. There's 2 signatures on it. You got one from Doug, one from Kelly. Major storyline, the Nightfall, Night Quest storyline. So I normally don't go on for signed books, but this was a good one. So happy to have this. I appreciate that extra. And then this is another Instagram acquisition. I got 2 copies of Batman 713. This is a neat book because this is actually the final issue of Batman Volume 1. So after this was the beginning of Batman New 52, Batman #1 New 52, but this is the final issue of Volume 1. So that's really sweet. I got 2 of those. That's a book I'm hoping to get in 9.8. Cool book. Another Instagram acquisition here. So Two Brothers Comics, shout out to you guys. They went live with a shop, and they put this book up, which I do not have in the collection. Amazing Spider-Man 31. First appearance of Gwen Stacy and Harry Osborn. Nice presenting copy. I would call it a 4-5 range. So nice looking book. Starting to slowly acquire some Spider-Man keys. I'll have to update you guys on the Batman Rogues Gallery, but I'm beginning to come to a close actually on the Rogues Gallery. I've got a couple of those in here today, so stay tuned for that. Now this next pile is a big one, and it will be the core of the haul. This one, I'd like to shout out Everything Batman. I'll link him down below on Instagram. Great guy, great member of the community. He hit up a local shop of his, and he went once, he grabbed a couple things for me, and then I met up with him once, and I got some sweet books, so here we go. This is Batman 643. Great Joker cover, just phenomenal book. This is a book I like to pick up every time I see it. I just think it looks fantastic. And that's a standard $2 book. It's great. Batman 673. This is actually one of my favorite Batman issues. It's not a key, but I like books where Bruce talks about his training in any way. And this is one of those books. He talks about his training somewhat. It deals with the death of his parents, obviously. Great cover and great issue. The next few are 1 in 25 Tony Daniel variants. These are great books. So this is Batman 676, the 1 in 25. Great book. Batman 678, the 1 in 25. And one of my personal favorites, Batman 679. Batman Zor-El Ra. Just a great, great cover. This book has been worth something for quite a bit now. In 9.8, it fetches quite a premium. This one is not a 9.8. It's got some tick stuff, but I will always take this book if I see it in the wild. I think it's just classic. Then I picked up another Batman 713. I already talked about this book, but I just think this is a great book. We got Batman Beyond Universe number 13. Phantasm appearance. I believe the first Phantasm in comics. Has some ticks. It's not a 9.8, but I didn't have it in the collection, so I'm happy to have that now. Then we got some Finch goodness. You guys all know how I feel about David Finch. So this is Batman the Dark Knight, issue 0. Nice high-grade copy of that. Again, this is a $2 book, but it's just, I really like the cover and I like Finch. And then I picked up 2 of these from the shop. Batman the Return, the one-shot. This is just a classic Finch cover. I got 2 of those. Both really high grade. These will probably get sent in, to be honest. See if I can pull a 9.8, but it's a great book. Really great book. The next one is the New 52 Futures End. This is Batman number 1. This is a one-shot. Got that holographic cover. This is actually a really great story. It's the kind of single issue one-shot where you get done with it and you want more. It's got a fabric cover. I'm going to go for 9.8 in this. I really, really like this story a lot. It'd be great to have a 9.8 in the collection. And then we got some Batman New 52 goodness. This is Batman number 3. Of course, that Court of Owls storyline. This is the variant cover, which is excellent. I was really happy to get those. The Court of Owls stuff has really been heating up lately, especially because of the movie. So number 3, you've got a cameo appearance of the court and first Whisper Gang. So the Court of Owls appearances, there have been some fights over them. What I would tell you is you want 1 through 6 of these issues. They're all really good to have. Honestly, I think you should have 1 through 12, but number 3 is a good one. Most people go after 3, 4, and 6 as the major issues, but again, I would argue that you want 1 through 12. They're all fantastic. Art's great, story's great. This is Batman issue number 5 from the New 52 run. And issue number 11 from that Court of Owls run. Great book. Then we got some more New 52 goodness. We got Batman 28. This is first Bluebird. That's a good one. And then we got Batman 34 variant from the New 52 as well. And we have Batman issue 40 from the New 52. This is Batman and Joker Die. I mean, we know they're not dead, but a great cover, though. Really great cover. Next, we got some Marvel goodness. Don't think I left you guys out. So I have an Amazing Spider-Man 1. First appearance of Cindy Moon. So that's a good one. So obviously ASM 4 is for Silk, but this is for Cindy Moon. This is a pretty nice copy, actually. I don't know if it's a 9.8, but it's close. Probably wouldn't make 9.8 with the corners, but it's a real nice looking book, and that is a key that I think is going to continue to slowly move up. Next, we got a series that is a big one for me. I don't see it very often in the wild, but it was at the shop, and I was thrilled. Vision number 2. So this is going to be a little Vision run. Vision number 3. And I put these in Mylar because these are PC. I just really like this run. Vision number 7, which is a great cover. Vision number 8. Another great book. Vision 9. And 2 more. We got 10. and number 12. So this is a great run. You know, won a lot of awards. It's considered just one of the story runs in terms of what King has done, especially with WandaVision, with that series coming. Those books have been on the rise, particularly number 1 has been on the rise, so that's a series you're going to want to pay attention to. But if you see those issues out in the wild for a good price, I would definitely acquire them. So the next few books, I want to give a shout out to Very Gary for just always being super fair. Gary's actually the first person I met in the community. So we did some wheeling and dealing recently. We made some magic, as the people say. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 344. First appearance of Cletus Cassidy. First full appearance of Cardiac. It's got that new label on it. 9/6, white pages. Happy to have it in the collection. And of course, you can't have 344 without 361. First Carnage. So again, 9/6, white pages. Happy to have this. And then the final one from Gary is Marvel Team Up 141. Ties with Amazing Spider-Man 252 for first appearance of the black costume. So great issue. Again, that 9/6 white pages. So a note on the 9/6 versus the 9/8. I think this is important just for collectors going forward. So while the 9/8 is great, the difference between a 9/6 and a 9/8 in terms of how it displays and just visual quality tends to be very minor, but the price difference can be huge. So, you know, if a 9/6 is $100, you know, a 9/8 can run you 2 to 3 to even 4 times that. So I actually collect most of my Spider-Man keys in 9/6 because you get the great quality and display factor, but without paying the crazy premium that the 9/8 pulls. Now, that being said, I do collect a lot of my Batman books in 9/8, but it's just something to think about going forward. You know, the 9/2, the 9/4, the 9/6 can get a lot of flack, but that's a great presenting book at a very affordable price compared to the 9/8 a lot of times. So something to think about. Thrilled to have these 3 major Spider-Man keys in the collection. And the last one is a big one. I've actually never seen this one shown on YouTube. Maybe it has been. I've never seen it. And I don't see it that often at all. But huge shout out to A1 Comics for making this happen. This was a huge acquisition. Really rounded out the year well. So this is Detective Comics 230. First Jarvis Tech Mad Hatter. Just amazing book. Now, it does have, you know, it's got some rips and corner damage. This is a low-grade copy. It's complete, but, I mean, 1.0, you know, 1.0 to 2.0. But it presents really well for the grade. It does have a date stamp, but just to find this book is extremely difficult. It's the kind of book where you go on eBay and there's one copy. It's like a 3 or 4.0 and they want anywhere from $600 to $1,000 for it. It's kind of absurd. So really happy to have this in the collection. This is a big one. It's a low grade, but I'm thrilled. So not going anywhere. It's complete. This is a huge acquisition. So Jarvis Tech, the Mad Hatter, classic Batman Rogue. So this is a big one. And that's the haul, guys. So went out of 2020 with a flourish. I've got a bunch more stuff coming down the line. Again, I'm really grateful for you guys for stopping by, and I'll catch up with you later. See ya.